Y'all, back to the video. As you see from the title, today is going to be my shifting unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinions when it comes to shifting. This may upset some people, but the people that have common sense, in my opinion, they're not going to be upset. They're going to agree with me, whatever. But yeah, y'all, I know I've been away for a while. It's probably going to be like this. I tried to have a consistent uploading schedule, but it wasn't working. Like, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just not meant for this, y'all. I may post a couple videos here and there, but yeah, y'all, let's get to the video and period. So yeah, my first unpopular shifting opinion is that not scripting out racism, SA, violence, murder, homophobia, ableism, etc., that doesn't make you a bad person. In my opinion, I don't feel like it's 100% necessary to script out all those things. In my opinion, I don't feel like if you don't script out those things that you're a bad person, you wanted those things to happen, because I've seen people get attacked when they say, oh yeah, my DR, this person was racist. Well, why didn't you script out racism from the beginning? What do you mean, why didn't they? Well, a lot of people, when they shift, I know me, especially when I first started shifting, I wasn't considering racism, especially like things like SA, I wasn't considering all that. All I wanted to do, honestly, when I first went to my DR, was see Bakugo. That's all I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's honestly an unrealistic expectation to expect somebody to have a separate part in their script and be like, there's no racism, homophobia, like there's nothing bad, because not everybody wants like a perfect utopia in their DR, if that makes sense. Not everybody wants like a perfect little world in their DR. Some people, and I'm not even gonna say a more realistic DR, but because it's all real, but like they want kind of like a DR that they know they didn't have that much influence in really picking where they went. Because when you shift, you're not making a new DR. You're not, you're kind of just choosing which one you want to go to. That's what a script really is. It's like you're choosing your destination. And a lot of people don't want to go to like a super sanitized, super clean DR, because for some people it may just be boring. Now, some people may enjoy a DR where they get the person they want immediately. There's no racism, there's no struggle, there's no prejudice, but a lot of people don't want that, and I feel like that's fine. I feel like you shouldn't have to. Now, if you're purposefully not scripting it out because you know you want to go there and be an awful person and murder people and SA people, then that's different. But if you just don't script it out, I don't feel like you should be attacked for that, right? Now, the next one is that it's kind of has something really personal to do with me, I guess. Is that like people shift at their own rate. I always have people saying, oh, well, I've been trying to shift for like a year. I've been trying to shift for like 5 months and it's not working. First of all, you need to stop kind of timing yourself with shifting. Everybody shifts at different rates. Some people may take a month like me. Some people may take years. Some people may, take a day. You kind of just have to like be patient and wait it out. That might not be what you want to hear, but us shift talkers, nobody has the magic potion to get you to shift. Nobody has the Krabby Patty secret formula, and if you do this tip, you're automatically gonna shift. That's just not how it works, unfortunately. I know I wish I could just, anybody watch my videos, I could say the right thing and they could automatically shift. But after a certain point, like everything that I can tell you on how I shifted, on how I've seen others shifted, is gonna run out. And it just relies on you and the universe. If you don't truly believe that you're gonna shift, if you're sitting there timing yourself, if you're sitting there, I haven't shifted, what's wrong with me? You're probably delaying yourself in shifting, and nobody's really, in my opinion, that much of a shifting expert. We're just people who have shifted and have done research in order to do so, so nobody has the secret down in a bunker, recipe on how to shift. It's just up to you and the universe. So I feel like just stop timing yourself, take it slow, and everybody's gonna shift eventually. Like I said, it might not happen in a day, it might not happen in a month, it might not happen in a year, but it's gonna happen eventually. You're still young, you have your whole life to shift. The next one is that it kind of goes with like my first one a little bit, is that not everything in your DR is going to be sunshine and rainbows. Just because it's not doesn't mean that it's something that you wanted or it's something that you caused. So, some of y'all know drama with me on TikTok, but if like someone in your DR is a bad person, like if your DR is not canon, that doesn't mean that you scripted it that way or that your subconscious did that. Sometimes it can mean that, but most of the time it just means that you happen to go to a reality where all the characters aren't canon, or let's say all the people, because that's what they are, act differently than how they act in the show. Because most of the time when you're shifting, especially me when I first shifted, I wasn't really, after a certain point, going there and being like specifically like, oh yeah, this person's gonna act this way, this person's gonna act this way. Because in my DR, it's not canon at all, to be honest. Really, the only thing that's really canon is like their names, their ages, like what school we go to. Like that's pretty much like, and a few other details, those are pretty much their quirks. Those are pretty much the only things that are really canon, right? So just because like this person in your DR is a bad person or this person in your DR is a good person and they're not in the show, that doesn't mean that you did that. And no one should be attacked for that. Unless like you have a script and you wrote in your script, oh yeah, this person's gonna be a bad person, this person's gonna do this person's gonna do this, it's not your fault. Or unless you went in your DR specifically thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to a DR where this person's a bad person, I'm gonna go to a DR where this person's a bad person, then it's not your fault. And I want you to know that. Any bad thing that happened to you in your DR, it is not your fault unless you specifically scripted it or you specifically went in there and you specifically shifted with the idea that that thing was gonna happen, you know? I don't want anybody to feel guilty about stuff that happened there. I don't want anybody to feel guilty about stuff that happens in their DR because it is not your fault. It is honestly not your fault. Like I said, as long as you didn't script it or as long as you didn't go in there specifically with the idea that that thing was gonna happen, right? Because sometimes we just get shitty DRs, sometimes we just get bad DRs, and some people choose to stay there and deal with it, some people choose to, you know, travel to a different DR, you know? This transitions to my next, second to last opinion, I guess. Not everybody's DR is gonna be sunshine and rainbows. This kind of goes with, like I said, the last one and the first one. Like I said, not everybody's DR is gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Some people are gonna have really shitty DRs. Some people are gonna be fortunate and travel to like the best version of that DR possible, you know? And like I said, just because you happen to get a really shitty DR or a DR that you didn't want, that's not your fault, right? It's called desired reality, but that doesn't ultimately mean that it's exactly what you want every single time, right? So please, like I said, don't feel guilty if your DR is not as good as it is, or don't feel guilty if people are trying to shame you and be like, you wanted this, why would this character do this if you didn't script it like that, you know? And my last point is which I think everybody can agree with. Shift talk is trash, bro. Shift talk is trash. If your DR is not the most perfect DR, the most canon DR, the most DR with the less problems, you will get freaking attacked on shift talk, bro. And not all of shift talk is bad. I just feel like the bigger shift talkers are the problem. They will spread fake theories and scare people to not want to shift. I remember when I first started shifting and I was on shift talk for a little bit. So that's where I first found out about shifting. Like, I know shift talk is good for like the basic information, like your basic methods. When you want to go deeper and actually try to shift, it is not good for no information. But when I first got on shift talk, it literally scared me into doing it because I remember I did it and I thought I had got sleep paralysis because when I first, like the first 2 times I started shifting, I got so close and I felt all tingly. My room felt like it was like swirling around, but I felt like I couldn't move. And I went on shift talk and they were like, yeah, that's the demons invading your body. That's the sleep paralysis. And if you tried to shift and that happened to you, you need to take a break. And I was like, what? Girl, like I was so scared, y'all. So shift talk is ass. Like the smaller shifting accounts, like the ones that have like, you know, anywhere from like 1,000 to like maybe 10,000 followers, those accounts are cool because they'll tell you what it is. They'll give you a cute little POV, I'm trying to shift, and it'll be a funny meme in the background. They'll give you a cute DR story. They'll give you a cute method, like, and move on with their day. But the bigger shifting accounts, they will say whatever the fuck they have to say to get people coming back. Me personally, you know, I wouldn't really consider my TikTok a shifting account. I mean, occasionally I'll post a little shifting video here and there, and my most viewed video on my TikTok is a shifting video. But I changed my username. It used to be Oxy the Shifter. Now it's Chris Oxy. Me personally, I wouldn't consider it a shifting account. Like, yeah, like I said, occasionally I'll make a shifting video, but I just try to move away from shift talk because it is literally so freaking toxic. Honestly, all of shift talk is toxic. I mean, honestly, all of TikTok is toxic. So what did I expect coming on shift talk? But yeah, y'all, that's the end of the video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all had got to see some insight insight to as to where my thinking is at when it comes to shifting and stuff. I still love shifting. I still love the general community. I'm still so grateful for y'all being here and enjoying my shifting story times, and enjoying my shifting stuff, because without y'all I wouldn't have this phone and I'm recording this video on. Without y'all, I wouldn't have that little ego boost I get every once in a while. Without y'all, I wouldn't have nobody to rant to going on random lives. Without y'all, I would not have no kind of social media presence. So I honestly genuinely thank y'all, the ones who have been here ever since I had 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers, the ones who have been here ever since I had 3,000, the ones who've been here just recently. I honestly appreciate y'all, and the new people who may come and watch this video, I genuinely appreciate y'all. So yeah, without further ado, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and bye y'all. Without further ado, I'm so dumb. Bye.